What is going on? My name is Daniel and welcome back to the channel where we go over everything mirrorless Canon cameras. I shot a little 15-second intro for another YouTuber here in Helsinki, and I'm going to be showing you that and how I kind of went around, did that, and some of the footage that came out of it. I think it turned out really fantastic, and here it is. All the settings I used to get the cinematic look are in another video down below, so go check that out. It's all the settings that I used to get this cinematic look.
So what type of video were you looking for this intro?
I want people to understand that I'm really taking video and photo, that I'm using my camera. So I was thinking like opening my bag, my camera bag, taking my camera, a few photos, and probably something also with the gimbal that I should.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you already have a song picked out?
No, but I can let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if the song comes to you while we're here, let me know.
Okay, so we go over to the island and I find this wonderful spot right off the bat that has a very, very awesome little spot where there's just these wonderful textures that you see in the very first little bit of it. And this first section right there, you see the zipper coming. And that took about 4 or 5 shots to actually nail. And I really like the texture and the contrast between the backpack being very, very put together and very obviously like a backpack that's been manufactured, and then this rock and this moss that just looks so perfect and textured next to it and just has all these rich outdoor colors next to the obvious camera gear. The next little bit is the camera pulling out of the rock, which took a few goes. The original footage on there, it goes me 1, 2, 3, and he pulls up on 3, so I was sweeping up, and I started sweeping up at about 2.
1, 2, 3.
So that it was coordinated. By the time I said 3, I was bringing the camera view right over that rock and the camera was pulling out of the bag. I really tried to add some depth into this by having the chain in the front and the background there and it kind of moving. You'll see right here, I did in slow motion as he pans over, and then I sped it up just right through here, you know, just panning over. So, and then a dissolve on that, so because it was kind of a rough without the dissolve there at the end. It was kind of a rough cut into him walking on that same bridge. And then this one took actually the longest to edit, and it consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cuts. So when he's going and actually taking the picture, it's slow motion, and when he's swapping between, it is speeded up significantly and then back to slow motion. And what was cool about this is he had already just been joking around doing that, and then I was like, hey, stop, let's do that again, but for the camera. And so that's what we did, and I ended up really liking it, and he really liked it, and it actually added so much of his character into the video. I loved it. And then the last little bit, I have the sound coming out and lowering so that it kind of gives it a conclusion. People feel that it can end there because the sound is getting quieter. And then it is actually a very overexposed shot of him coming over and walking over this, but I compensate for it being overexposed, not the greatest shot in the world, by then fading it to white, and in there somewhere it will, you know, that's where in theory a logo would be put for it. So all of these were shot in 60 frames a second and then pulled down, and I was actually so much like, if you take 50 frames a second versus 60 frames a second, those extra 10 frames make such a big difference in how the slow motion looks. It just adds in that little bit of extra, the 1 or 2 frames that you really need to get that nice buttery smooth look. So I really enjoyed shooting this, had a great time. As I said, AR photo and video is going to be linked down below. You can go check out his channel and see exactly how he cut up these exact same frames. Some of the stuff like slow motion walking, coming out of alleys and stuff like that didn't make it into the final cut. If you enjoyed this video and want to check out more from this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any future content. Thank you for watching.